Katie asks, Kyle, I'm feeling very anxious about the state of the country and in world terms of the economy. Lots of basic human rights and fears of war or authoritarian government. As a result, I'm finding it difficult to find hope. Well, don't find any hope. That's an escape from what you're feeling. You get what I'm saying? Don't find hope, because right now your understanding and your perception of what's coming, there's a combination of things. There's what you've heard is coming. There's what you believe is coming. You're probably not including the consciousness rising in the future. You're probably not including passing things. You really deep down, even if you've studied all of the World Economic Forum and everything else, you really don't know what's coming. Can we admit that? Katie, would you agree with that? You actually truly don't know what's coming. Would you agree with that? I know there's a lot of fears. I know there's a lot of stuff about food shortages coming. I know there's a lot of stuff. We really don't know what's coming, right? We don't know specific, even if you literally watched Alec Jones, the globalists don't want you to know this, but they're going to tell you. Okay, even if you know it, whatever you see, I know all about it. I understand, but still you don't know what's coming. You get what I'm saying? You do not know what's coming. But here's what I do know. It's bringing something up for you. You understand, Katie? It's bringing up something for you to see. Because how do you and I both know about the thing coming, and I'm dancing in a weird outfit and you're all anxious? How do we both have heard? I'm sure we both heard the same stuff. I bet you and I could watch the exact same stories, get completely convinced that that's the plan. Both have a completely different response to it. How could that be? Is everyone getting this? No matter what you believe is coming in the world, no matter which conspiracy you looked at or whatever CNN says or whatever, people could literally hear the exact same information, have completely different responses to it. How could that be? Why? How wouldn't that all be the exact same trigger on every person? Oh, the factors, what's going on inside bald spot. You have to understand the factors on what's going on inside, right? So my point is, Katie, what's going on outside is triggering something inside. So before you come up with hope to help you avoid what's going on inside, before you come up with your solution to something you don't know, you get what I'm saying? Before you come up with what's the answer and the whatever, why don't we be there for what you're feeling? Katie, what do you feel about what you believe is coming up? Might be what's coming up, totally could be. What do you feel about it? I feel afraid. Deep breath in. Would you take a deep breath in and say to the pattern inside your body, you're allowed to feel afraid in my body. Katie, just feel that. You're allowed to feel afraid in my body. And if you paid attention, you'll notice the bracelets on the other wrist. Katie, you're allowed to feel afraid. Can you be present for afraid? Can you be present for afraid, right? Before you come up with hope to the solution that keeps the afraid unseen, because inside of Katie is a scared girl that wants to know that you see her. And probably every time she shows up, you go to InfoWars. Every time she comes in and starts freaking out, you look up what David Icke said. Right, little Ethel on the telly. And you're looking up all the stuff, and it keeps you in this place, right, where people are like, what? And so what you're doing is you're burying what you feel, right? So you can have hope, so that the little girl that feels unseen can remain unseen. She needs you, Katie, more than she needs hope from the escape of what you're worried about. Deep breath in. Katie, that's your job. Get connected to the now, bring the peace that is here now into the world. Feel connected. Be there for what's hurting. And maybe you'll just create a world where the fear is not there. So the other people that are doing bad things out of fear have to delete their fear or go away because they can't control you if you don't have fear in you. But if you look deeply, it was in your ear the whole time.